already started live streaming, and today is an amazing day. We are off to a fresh start, and we are going to get started today on analysis of crypto and blockchain. Right now, in front of me, I have the BTC chart. Was a worldwide wind past few days in terms of prices. I hope everybody can hear me. So we are also looking at our live chat on YouTube. For all the people who are watching and love my real commentary, here goes it. If you've been following me on my live, you would notice that I have checked prices, and we did like an assumption that the price would move downwards, and surely in a few hours it moved downwards. Right now, this was even before I just opened this, and this was my chart. How clearly the price just held on at this area. Here you can see, if I zoom in, you will see liquidity sweeping as well. Now price is going to touch the earlier highs of 93.5-ish. It's nuts. It's not the perpetual. तो ये फ्राइडे से जब हम लास्ट मिले थे वो फ्राइडे था, और फिर हमने थोड़ा मतलब एनालिसिस किया था, और फ्राइडे से लेके संडे एटलीस्ट 6 बजे दुबई टाइम तक, विच पेयर दिस इज BTC एट द मोमेंट आई एम लुकिंग एट, गोल्ड हम थोड़ी देर बाद करेंगे। क्लासिक कंसोलिडेशन जो हम स्टॉक्स में देखते हैं, वैसा कंसोलिडेशन क्रिप्टो में नहीं होता है क्योंकि हाईली वॉलेटाइल होता है, बट दिस इज हाउ कंसोलिडेशन लुक्स लाइक। अगर आप मेरी स्क्रीन थोड़ा देख सकते हैं, प्राइस मूव बिटवीन 90 टू 88.9 के बीच में अच्छा खासा मूव हुआ, थोड़ी बारी it had touched 90 100 and then it touched the later ये नीचे लाइन, और फिर क्लासिक लिक्विडिटी स्वीप जो हुआ है वो इधर हुआ है, क्योंकि बायर्स यहाँ पर बैठे हुए हैं, सॉलिड बायर्स। और मैंने एक 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 चार्ट, आई विल सेंड अ स्क्रीनशॉट ऑफ व्हाट आई हैड। Everybody thought that price is falling below the 88.9k level and फट से ऊपर, वो भी 30 मिनट के अंदर। इफ आई शो यू द 1 मिनट चार्ट, आपको क्लियरली दिखेगा कि कैसे स्वीप हुआ है। हम तो यहाँ है अभी, ये 1 आवर चार्ट में भी क्लियरली दिखेगा आपको। आई विल टेक 1 आवर क्योंकि दैट वॉज टू गुड। ये रहा लिक्विडिटी स्वीप। दिस वॉज द एक्टिंग सपोर्ट। जब प्राइस यहाँ डिमांड जोन से गिर के आया यहाँ पर 88.9 पे, इट वेंट इनटू कंसोलिडेशन। फिर कई लोगों ने क्या किया है, I will show you. This was even my analysis when I was looking at the BTC chart. जो भी यहाँ हमारे टिकटॉक में ज्वाइन किए हैं लोगों ने, और जो भी हमारा स्क्रीन देखना चाह रहे हैं, वो मेरे बायो में जाइए, टीजी चैनल है, ज्वाइन कीजिए, वहाँ पर यूट्यूब का लिंक होगा, वहाँ पर आप मेरी लाइव स्क्रीन देख पाओगे। And so from the demand zone, okay, when it was going downwards, वहां पर पूरे के पूरे सेलर्स बैठे हुए हैं और उन्होंने प्राइस थोड़ा 93.8 से लेके 88.9 तक गिराया प्राइस को, एंड देन इट एंटर्ड अ कंसोलिडेशन। यहाँ पर जो देख रहे हैं आप, दिस एरिया राइट हियर, you see these strong green candles, those were solid buyers. We know that our buyers are sitting between 90 to 86. 88 comes between 90 and 86. And then it came here, it stayed for a long, sellers weren't able to sell. But jab 6 baje ko, if you look at the candles, solid candles totaling almost 1.5% in 30 minutes, in 2 hours, sorry, in 2 hours, and then फटाक से 1 घंटे में नीचे गिरा, buyers ने entered the position, most people who thought it's going to go downwards, because I'll show you why people thought it was going downwards. Okay, ये रहा मेरा, if I had to see before 6 p.m. All right. Hello, everybody who has joined the chat. थोड़े एक्स्ट्रा जीरोस लगा दिए आपने। Is that a price prediction, Mr. Astrologer? My audio is really low. ये कई बार होता है। Hello? 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 Is this better? I think so. Yes, we are looking at a better audio right now. Let me know, Uzair. All right, so coming back to my chart right now, I was drawing this trend line touching only the wicks. ठीक है, और मैंने ये कहा कि यहाँ से I will draw another wick, even if it was here. For wicks to form, at least three, right? So essentially, यहाँ से it was showing that okay, नीचे आया, and then this became like a bearish pole, or you know, uh, a broadening channel, जो भी. Technically, price was supposed to go downwards. For a brief period, it went downwards. Everybody thought, "Arey, these are strong volumes, and the volumes are this strong, तो नीचे जाएगा ही जाएगा." क्या किया? It broke below support for the particular level. Now, few people, this was one analysis where people saw that okay, ये तो channel pattern बन गया, इसके नीचे चले गया, it's come, it's tested the area also, and it's gone down. उसके बाद there was another analysis. ये मेरे this one of my friend shared, and I have shared it in the TG as well, कि ये consolidation बना यहाँ पर. ठीक है, यहाँ I'm literally struggling for a shape. All right, everybody, kindly mark and note the price we'll discuss about later about the analysis. Extra zero, no way. What is better, SMC or MMC? What is better is trading psychology. If your trading psychology is almost shit, then SMC or MMC, nothing matters. You have to know what is the basis of your the reason for you to take your trade. Look, I'm not here to drop prices. मैं यहाँ पर फोमो नहीं दे रही हूँ लोगों को कि ये प्राइस पे जाएगा, and I will do a core analysis. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, you have to come every day on the live stream to know what is the correct way of looking at charts. I am not going to make a prediction कि ये price तक जाएगा. That is a different market. You have to enter poly market उसके लिए. Here, nobody, see, if you want to be a good trader, you have to know that you are not correct all the time. You have to admit कि you can be wrong because the market has different ideas of its own. आपको flexible रहना है कि market जैसे move कर रहा है आप भी move करो. You are not a whale sitting with a lot of money that you can turn the market. Mr. Raj, what is this trade? We are just analyzing market right now. So we will check about trades when we find a setup. Right now I'm looking at BTC. We have a zone. Once it crosses that zone, we can take proper trade setups. It's nice because probably I'm saying something right and that's why you are happy about it. Can I share my analysis with you and can you tell me what is the mistake I can do? Absolutely. We are in this community. हम एक community है. आप share कीजिए, मैं share करती हूँ. मेरे हर trades correct नहीं होते हैं. uh, मैं probability पे चलती हूँ और win rate पे. पर यहाँ पर आप share कर सकते हो और फिर हम भी share कर सकते हैं. Let's keep this communication open. तो रेहान बोलिए, what is the trade that you do? देखो अभी how many dollars to start trading? ये मैं सबसे कहती हूँ. If whenever you are entering trading, never use capital that you do not have. If you have capital, जो आप मन की शांति से वो कैपिटल लगाइए, बस उतना ही. ये मैं दोस्त से बोरो करूँगा या आई विल टेक अ लोन, ये मत करिए. दैट इज एब्सोल्युटली इनकरेक्ट वेज टू स्टार्ट ट्रेडिंग. अगर आप $10 से कंफर्टेबल हो, $5 से कंफर्टेबल हो, दैट शुड बी योर साइज. बट रिमेंबर, द स्मॉलर द कैपिटल, उसका 1% लीजिए आपके हर ट्रेड का. That's how it really works. तो अगर conservatively, okay, so anywhere ranging from 1% to 10%. So अगर आपके पास $100 हो तो आपका ट्रेड, सिंगल ट्रेड 10 का होगा. और ये मैं फ्यूचर्स की बात कर रही हूँ या लेवरेज जहाँ पर भी लगता है, ये साइज पोजीशन लेना चाहिए आपको. मन की शांति. Damn, you are more fluent in Hindi day by day. Keep it up. I think practice makes a man perfect and a woman as well. So I will take that. For all those who think that, I am great as a person who has good trading mindset, please show some support. Join my TG channel. Links are in the bio. मैं हर दिन weekdays पे Monday से Friday से लेके I do a live stream 2 बजे से लेके 6 बजे Dubai time. See, देखो, somebody is asking me in the chat, are you expecting BTC to come down or go up? मेरे बोलने से कुछ होगा नहीं. I look at the markets and it changes day in day out. This is price analysis. Concept of Bitcoin, I I am super bullish about the concept of Bitcoin. Prices लगाओ नहीं है मुझे prices के साथ. You have to be the KJ of crypto. That's it. Okay, that's a nice name that I've received right now. For all those people who do not know what KJ or who KJ is, she is, I think, Kajol, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what KJ is, though. I'm just taking a guess at that. And also, this is exclusive कि जो भी रजिस्टर करेगा लिंक पे, जो भी लिंक है चैनल के अंदर, like if you click on the channel, join the channel, and there's a link, I will write, and you register and you start trading using that account, I will place your name on my matcha right here. I will put your username, if you can share it, that you've joined or you react with an emoji in the TG channel. आपका नेम यहाँ पर जाएगा. This is also for all my YouTube viewers. Your name or your username also comes onto my matcha cup. And now, I think it's like almost half a liter of matcha is what I'm gonna drink. No, of course, I'm going to make, okay, we can do one thing. All right. For all the usernames who register, I will create a special chart. So even though my matcha cup goes into the dustbin, your username will remain on that board. And I want to see how big that board can get. So more number of users come in using my link, their board will have their username, and I'll create this big chart. I will keep updating it on TikTok so that, it's going to be fun. What is the minimal for start trades? Like 50 works? Like I mentioned, you can start with as low as $5, $10, $50 based on your risk appetite. Salam alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. That's my little Urdu that I know. What is my biggest risk to reward? देखिए, मैंने ये लाइव स्ट्रीम में भी किया है. Apparently right now for I do like really short trades. 4 घंटे के ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा I don't do the trades or take the trades longer for. So I did this live. So 3.4 has been my highest. I take my profits and let that just keep going. That's about it. मैं भी ट्रेडिंग सीख रहा हूँ मैडम जी. बढ़िया, बढ़िया. I really appreciate it when people try new things. All you have to do is have proper trading principles, strategies, risk management. When I entered new in trading now, it was I would put in some amount and I didn't know trading. क्या होता है, मैं तो ऐसे हो कि प्राइस इज गोइंग अप तो मैं बाय करूंगी, और स्पॉट में तो सेल का ऑप्शन, लाइक यू कांट टेक अ शॉर्ट पोजीशन इन शॉर्ट, सॉरी इन स्पॉट. एंड आई जस्ट केप्ट इट एंड देन लकीली इट वाज अ बुल मार्केट, तो प्राइस ऊपर ऊपर जाते गया. फिर मैंने कहा अरे आई क्रैक द कोड टू ट्रेडिंग, बस लगाओ पैसे और फिर यू कैन जस्ट लेट इट गो. But futures may risk is higher, liquidation is higher, risk of liquidation is higher. If you don't know what you're doing, you lose your money. So many times I got liquidated. भाई मैं क्या ही बोलूँ. But मैंने ठान लिया कि नहीं, मैं तो ट्रेडिंग सीखूंगी. क्या है principles, how should the mindset be, and then I've become a better trader over the years. Hello, अबू धाबी से कौन किया आप? कुछ हेल्प करेंगी मैडम जी सीखने में? ऑफ कोर्स सनी, सुनिए, मैं लाइव स्ट्रीम करती हूँ हर दिन मंडे से लेके फ्राइडे तक, 2 बजे से लेके 6 बजे. मैं टिकटॉक पे करती हूँ, यूट्यूब पे भी करती हूँ मैं. तो आप यूट्यूब ज्वाइन करिए और फिर आप मेरा स्क्रीन भी लाइव देख सकते हैं. जो भी मैं ट्रेडिंग प्रिंसिपल्स मैंने जो सीखा है वो मैं यहाँ पर इस्तेमाल करके यूज़ करती हूँ, और फिर आप भी सीख सकते हो. और देखिए, ये कहना है कि मेरे 100% ट्रेड्स करेक्ट नहीं होते हैं, थोड़ी गलतियाँ होती हैं मेरे से, पर मेरे पास रिस्क मैनेजमेंट है. अगर ट्रेड्स गलत जा रहे हैं तो उनको रोक लेना है, और फिर लगाव नहीं चाहिए ट्रेड्स के साथ कि मैं पकड़ के रखूंगा या पकड़ के रखूंगी ताकि ये ग्रीन में आए. वो बड़ी गलती है. SMC और ICT, रिजे, I say mindset, write that down, and you can use that. That will work with SMC or ICT. Your mindset is priority. Cecilia is asking, do you think today is the price is going to hit the previous high? Amazing. Let's take a look at the chart. Look, right now, I was telling during my live stream, there was a high liquidity area. Price came, hit, consolidated, swooped there for 2 hours, fell into a buyer's liquidity zone. Solid, solid buyer's liquidity zone. People were thinking the price is going to go down. And within an hour, it shot up. And if you see the candle that is right next to this bearish candle, it will blow your mind. It went back up into the consolidation zone, broke through the previous resistance that was going for almost the weekend, and now it is up. It retested that resistance today morning at 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. And now it is pushing towards an upper band where if the trend is moving upwards, ठीक है, ये डिमांड जोन बनता है, यहाँ पर हमारे पूरे बैठे हैं. Now, and if you zoom a little bit, right now we have, this is right from here. I will reset the chart and show. Price fell until 82k, 82.1k. Okay. उसके बाद it went up to 88k. It fell, created, hit the support. It went up, but I will take this as 1 because if I have to zoom out, then this makes a better way of looking at it. From here, my brush is now working. From here to here, if it has to be an uptrend, this is what it has to follow. This was a high, this was a lower high, this was a higher high, this was a higher low. Now it is going slightly more upwards. We have, so right now I can give you an understanding that from this zone, and this is on the 1 hour chart, all right, when price fell to the lowest point, भाई साहब ये लो काफी लो था, 81.8. This we haven't seen for the longest time. September चले गया, August चले गया, July चले गया, May चले गया. We are okay. Okay. This was in April. People, April. April इस साल मतलब 8 महीने पहले was when the price was around 81k ish. कहाँ है 81? यहाँ. Okay, it was slight support and resistance area. We haven't seen BTC come until 81k in 8 months. November. 1 महीने के लिए it's technically downtrend. Price fell, I consider it downtrend. November में 81 तक आया है, and then it has made at least what I would consider, in my opinion, higher highs and higher lows. From basic understanding, people would tell that this is moving upwards. I will scrutinize even more. Here, the confirmation is at this zone right here, 21st November at 4 p.m. This is Dubai time. We had a proper candle that signaled कि price is going to move upwards. उसके बाद there was no turning back. We have never seen the face of 81K at all. तो अगर आपने खरीदा है 81K पे तो आपके प्रॉफिट्स तो मजेदार. Okay, so this is some analysis. Is it going to hit the previous high? We can do is wait and see. Wait and see till it hits this and then we can check for a trade setup थोड़े confirmations के बाद. चलिए chats पढ़ते हैं अभी. Hello Regina. Hello Crypto Z. I bought BTC at 84.5 and still holding. Fexo. I like that. That is good. That is a good mindset. You also have to do some take profit at some zones. We can discuss those zones if needed, but if you have bought at 84K, that means at least you are smarter than most people. You know what you're doing. I love your vibe. You should get a vibrator. Oh, that is dumb. I don't know why I read it that loud. Comments में कुछ ही हो रहा है यहाँ पर. Will exit with 95 and switch to ETH. Great. Good. Good. This is really strong. I'll tell you something. Last थोड़े lives में हमने ये किया था कि we had set a zone here. This is 1 hour. Let me go into the 15-minute. For all those who are still here now, देखो, when you see my wallet balance, you'd be like, oh, आपके पास तो enough startup capital है कि आप ऐसे trades ले सको वगैरह. One second, I think I need some help with my mic, so just a second. Good morning. Hello. Check. Can you hear me? मैं आधे टाइम तो मेरा माइक काम ही नहीं करता है. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Try increasing the
Yeah.
left one. A little bit less, not that much.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Keep it in the middle. Otherwise it will sometime.
It was in the middle.
Yeah, now try.
Hello. Hello. देखिए मदद कहाँ कहाँ से आ रही है? मेरे थोड़े दोस्त हैं, they are helping me with the mic setup, so please stay patient. Okay, everybody, good morning from Ireland. Hello, Tristan. Top of the morning to you. I'm a trader but haven't yet been profitable. Can you help me? And please pull my hand too. Like, I will tell you this, uh, that I do not give financial advice, but I do some live trades during my live stream so that everybody can see what trades I am taking, the analysis behind it. अगर वो आपको हेल्पफुल लगा तो आप भी ले सकते हैं वो ट्रेड्स मेरे साथ. You can register using my link on Lbank और आपको 50% डिस्काउंट मिलेगा ट्रेडिंग फी के ऊपर. All right, people can hear me clearly. That is good. So you can use my link to start trading, and हम जो भी ट्रेड्स लेंगे आप देख पाओगे. यहाँ पर मैं एनालिसिस शेयर करती हूँ ताकि ये बस तुक्के पे नहीं है कि अरे मेरा मन किया आज लॉन्ग करेंगे या शॉर्ट करेंगे. और अगर मार्केट पलटा, हम क्विकली हमारा स्टॉप लॉस यूज करके ट्रेड मतलब एग्जिट कर सकते हैं या देख सकते हैं. सब कुछ हम लोग, हमें ये करना है कि एनालिसिस, कौन सा ट्रेड काम किया, क्या ट्रेड हम यूज कर सकते हैं, क्या हम हटा सकते हैं, वही सिंपल. Do you do account management for a good capital? Not at the moment. I don't handle people's money because I don't have way too much time on my hands at the moment. It's nice when we do our own capital management at times so that you can also learn and see how things go. Some music for the afternoon would be great. Interesting. I always wanted to play some music, but I thought I'm the star of the show. Why do we need music? मैं ही इतना बकबक करती हूँ. मेरी आवाज should be like music to the ears. मेरे हिसाब से. All right, so we were looking at this. Yes, this is right here. Previously, ये तो मेरा proudest trade था कि हमने यहाँ पर एक we saw a triple top right here, after which we saw the trade go downwards. We saw a mild head and shoulders here, after which we saw a trade go downwards. Just like, very small risk reward. But this was the star of the trade. So right now we are waiting for a retest around this zone that is from, I'd say, 82K-ish. I will double check this demand zone and supply zone. This was just extra liquidity sitting here. I won't want to say that I'm 100% sure. we have Bitcoin is so volatile. One line or two lines aren't sufficient to just, make assumptions or the trade. Let me see this touch at least 2 points. I don't want to force my support and resistance. For all the viewers on TikTok, do let me know if you want to see my live screen. I will share it in the TG channel so that you can take a quick look at that, but that is only going to be on recommendation. See, I'm just setting the mood up. Let me know if people can hear the music. I'm trying to like set the vibe up. I love reading, some news when it comes as Bitcoin price jumps. What cryptos need for a sustained rally. Crypto funds log second week of inflows after massive 5.5 billion sell off. Because why? Everybody panics. Panic selling is like for those people who do not know how to trade, 100%. I'm such a big fan of Justin Timberlake, and for some reason, this was just so bad. The AI covers are just like, why? All strong FVGs that weren't even like filled. There is no pullback to this upward movement. Are you an analyst? Yes, I analyze trades. I analyze charts. I analyze price action. I analyze your mindset. It is the exchange that I use is L Bank right here. It's fairly good in what it has to offer. It has like inbuilt trading view, really good leverage positions, etc. So you are basically what you're doing. I am like a chat GPT for stock. Hell no. I am better than your average AI. And I am here to just give you more of my trades that I take personally. For example, if you ask ChatGPT, is it bullish or bearish? It'll just read the kind of favorability that you are looking at and it gives you the trade based on that. Beat any LLM, awful. The price pickups that it does from various websites, horrible. Galat numbers, galat. And crypto has like so many tokens, it mistakes so many others, it reads some other analysis. अगर उसको चार्ट भी पकवाड़ दो, like चार्ट चार्ट भी पकवा पकवाड़. Oh my god, I forgot what is it. Like even if you give it the charts, basically it does not really do any shit. How are you doing? And where are you from? Right now, I would want, I should actually be placing something like a poll ताकि आप लोग बता पाओ कि मैं कहाँ से हूँ, और जिन्हें पता है और जो मतलब रेगुलरली मेरे लाइव्स पे आते हैं वो cannot answer this question right now. This is nice. I was wondering why there's so much movement around this line, because ये ट्रेडिंग व्यू पे मैंने ये लाइन नहीं लगाया, पर इसमें तो है, इसमें तो है. ये रहा हमारा थोड़ा प्रीवियस यू नो की एरिया, की लाइन. Can you try me as an analyst? For sure. We can analyze trades and we can analyze charts together. More than happy to get on board and help you out. On YouTube, we have an H Buck 8471 saying hi. Hello. How are you? Can I try? Okay, check IRCTC and tell me how it's performed. What is IRCTC? Please share more information क्योंकि I'm not a great person. I can even search, but I want to know what your understanding from IRCTC is. What time frame for BTC are you looking at? Dear Tristan, please go onto the bio and you will find a TG channel. I am on YouTube where I'm sharing my screen. But if that is problematic, I'm right now looking at a 15-minute time frame just to see what's gonna happen. I am also having a look at the 1 hour time frame where essentially I can get some strong candlestick movements. 15-minute candlesticks don't really work out. I that's just a brief summary. I am a full-time day trader. That is amazing. I really enjoy the community of traders. Sometimes people feel that it is a lonely journey. Not many people understand what trading is, what it takes to be a trader. We are all in for being together. It's a stock. Can I find it on TradingView? I should. Let's go, let's go. PMH, have you joined my TG channel? Have you joined? It's a free channel. I don't take any money. There is only analysis, a great community for traders alike. If you've joined that, say yes. Oh, that is great. Good that you have joined. Or was that of course for the trading view? Please join my TG. Say that you have joined and I will check out IRCTC. Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corp. क्या हो रहा है भाई साहब? ये तो डाउन ट्रेंड में चल ही रहा है. कितने कितने दिनों से? 31st, from 31st of October this has been on a continuous downtrend. Are you holding this long term? No, I just am watching you. ठीक है, फिर एनालिसिस भी उसी हिसाब से दे रही हूँ मैं, क्योंकि आपने टेलीग्राम चैनल अभी तक ज्वाइन नहीं किया. ये अभी डाउनवर्ड ट्रेंड में जा रहा है. बस वही, ये तो आपको भी दिख पाएगा. देखिए एक और, because you have joined right now, I am drawing a trend line based from 30th October या 29th October, almost a month. This has still been in the downtrend altogether. In the grander scheme of things, let's take a look at it also. Ooh, that is massive. Apart from occasional hiccups, last 1 year it's in downtrend. 2024, November, October. Bro, it has been in the downtrend for quite a while. It's been in a downtrend since April 2024. The highest was 1,100, and I think, let's check it out. Never mind, it was above 1,130. Right now it's at 661.30. I don't think it's an occasional hiccup. There was a fake out for almost 3 months. March to May, we had hiccups. I am back. I give you free trip, keep it in your scrapbook and see next March. See, I don't need I don't need free trip tips. You needed the free tip at the moment when you asked me to check. I don't invest in the Indian stocks at the moment because I think I have my own so-called whatever. I'm not very interested in the Indian stock market. Look, because one thing that's really important is price really moves along with news developments, Indian government budgets. That is high news that the Indian stock market works with, right? BTC does not care so much. Maybe the US, says something or anything, price fluctuates a little bit, but that does not dictate the crypto market completely. All right, it is almost agnostic to that's a fun of reading. It's almost agnostic to news, right? It has its own way of doing it. It's not because it coincides sometimes with the news, but it's basically demand and supply. It has technical reasons as to why it moves, and that's why I prefer this. And see next March. What is happening in March? PMH. On the micro level, Kristen says, on the micro level, BTC is currently in an upward parallel channel uptrend since 21st November. Yes, I was even saying that previously when we were taking a look here. And I will bring that up right now. Again, is right from 21st November, we see an upward trend. Correct. Like, it's made higher highs and higher lows, higher high and a higher low, and now it is testing to go upwards. So if you're in a spot position for a short time, you can still analyze the trend, make your entry at a key level. ये नहीं कि अरे मन किया and I'm going to take a trade today because I'm feeling nice, I'm feeling happy, and that's when I take a trade. That is the dumbest shit you would do. Please do not do that. If you need a key level, how to understand key levels, do let me know. I can prepare a YouTube video so that you can take a look at it. It's all about our emotions. No, PMH. No. Trading is not about emotions. Then you are not a trader. You are not a great trader if you're going to be emotional. And don't worry, even I was emotional. I would also take trades. मैं तो रिवेंज ट्रेडिंग इतना करती थी कि आज मैंने लॉस किया इसको, मतलब 300 का लॉस हुआ है, आई विल गेट बैक माई 300 और फिर माइनस रेड 600. So it's the worst if you emotionally trade. I've learned it the hard way, and I wouldn't suggest people to trade emotionally. Interesting. BTC should be doing a pullback after this nice run, but we do not know what BTC does. It has its own vibes. Look, Tristan, there was one thing that you mentioned that it's in an uptrend, right? You said it's been in a parallel uptrend since 21st November. But you need to see something from, if you zoom out, it's not a very great sign. Oh, look at this. This is, I have just drawn the charts and just kept it even if price hits 71K. I see that much into the future and into the past. All right, Tristan, if you're still around or if other viewers are also taking a look at this, the channel pattern, all good and true with that, but ये देखिए ये downtrend में चल रहा है. This is moving in a downtrend. If it's going to form a channel pattern like this, eventually it has to go, you know where, based on chart patterns, exclusively, not financial advice. It will move in the channel pattern and we, you know, what happens to a price when it's been in a downtrend, follows a channel, and then where it falls. I think if you're into trading, you know what happens generally, but again, anything and everything happens. So not in that way, it's a collective emotion of all traders. I Come on, all right, you have to be realistic. How can you collectively assess emotions of all traders? That means then you'll be sync with the emotion, and then every trade is profitable if you're in sync with the emotion of all traders. ऐसे थोड़ी होता है. Right, we are looking at that pullback at this significance level right here. Oh, and I was foolish enough to stream on my phone and on. Let me just check something. Okay, we are back on TikTok for this. I had like a good number of people who had joined the live. I was just saying, for all at least who are watching on YouTube, you see this level was drawn way before, and now it is testing right at this level. We can see a pullback. The pullback would essentially, if I see a proper candle right now, I can see a good candle at this key level. It can come and test this level right here, give or take, or it could do a deeper pullback to 90.249 if it sustains. Let's see, we can run a Fibonacci. If we just want to take a look at a trade. Let's do a couple of things. Almost spot on correct of where some of my key levels are. This key level isn't very accurate. There's one here, there's one here. Let's just keep it where it was before. I would have looked into it in the past. All right, all right. So this is just from 21st November that I'm taking a look. Our fib levels are honestly being respected right here. If you see this, that's why I say sometimes, nature has its own patterns of doing things just on mindset psychology. So nature and psychology are important together. So is this correct? Okay. So one wouldn't know, at least we now know our highs and we can take a look at this. This would have been ideally depicted somewhere. Or would fib levels? I'm just taking a look right now if anything is like anything. Oh, sweet. I didn't do the fib level before and I just put the fib level on the screen. Previous previous things have shown good understandings. Let's reset that price. I only wish I could make the opacity really, yeah, this is good. Be brave enough, say hi. Hello, Bharat. Hello, Sohail, JB. This is also like a nice, right now, for all the people who are on YouTube and see my chart as colorful, this is just temporary. I'm just establishing some lines that we can have a fire trade setup. Has to touch, right? भरत आ गए गोल्ड गोल्ड का चार्ट पढ़ने के लिए. Alright. See, on the lower time frame, we can take a closer look at the price from the previous history. Right here, is it touching? Let's touch, let it touch few bodies. Ooh. The price is currently at, see, why I have drawn that is because price comes here slightly above, so I will make it like a rectangle, just so that we can know, because singular lines for support and resistance is absolutely BS. You cannot even pinpoint a normal person with with coordinates. You need 3 dimensions, right? It has to be at least 2D. 1D का कुछ नहीं होगा. Me a minute. I will just set this up and I will get to the gold chart, Bharat. And everybody else who is interested, you take Hindi. क्या हिनादी? हिनादी मतलब क्या है? There is a lot of price movements along this. See this area. Shouldn't be just like confused. Yeah. Okay, I'll go back and adjust how it looks. So I'm just, see, from the past, this has been the analysis. Nothing has happened here right until this zone. So it still fits in the area that we're looking at. This is where the price is ranging. So don't say that, oh, ये तो resistance के ऊपर गया है, ये तो it's just taking. This is a point where it was looking at in the past. This is a 15-minute chart, so my trades are going to be just 4 hours ish. देखिए, whenever it has gone up from where, from same levels, It has come, stuck around here, and then gone back down. At least that's happened in the past. See, one other thing is short term. Yeah, look at that. We have a freaking FVG that is forming right now. Can I add indicators here? Not really. I don't think I can pull up indicators. Oh yeah, we can. That's why one of the exchanges that I use is the one that you can find if you go to my TG channel. Link, click on the link, subscribe. It's a free channel, and I drop all these amazing insights. I'm not writing English. You say Hindi. Okay, you take Hindi. You say Hindi. Have you taken a trade? Not yet. Not yet, Bhopal. We will be taking a trade once I understand. Okay, what we'll do is we will take the Fibonacci away because now I understand at least it was on a key level. देखिए I will just check this. हाँ, मैं हिंदी में भी बात कर सकती हूँ. Don't worry, अगर हिंदी में चाहिए वो भी करेंगे. पर देखिए मेरी हिंदी इतनी अच्छी नहीं है. So this isn't gold yet. We will do gold. सबर करिए. सबर का फल मीठा होता है. कहावत होती है हिंदी में. Or for all the English speaking people, if you wait, the fruit is better when if you wait, the fruit gets sweeter. If you're patient enough. See, ideally ना तो है, you know, and it is so much. Volatility की भी हद होती है. But yeah, on a smaller time frame, this is what it was, and this is just going back a few days. Let's see if it is doing anything. Is it on a key level? Not really, but the retracement can be to a key level. That is right here. This is at a 0.236. All right, let's wait for BDC. You are doing too much analysis but never seen you taking a trade. Bhopal, you should have joined all live streams before this. You can go check my YouTube out to see if I have taken a trade or not. हमने गोल्ड पे प्रॉफिट लिया है, हमने बीटीसी पे प्रॉफिट लिया है, हमने सोलाना में भी प्रॉफिट लिया है, और प्रॉफिट लेने के बाद द ट्रेड वेंट साउथ. तो अभी XAU, एंड आई एम नॉट हियर टू प्रूव माई सेल्फ. जो भी मैं कहती हूँ ये फाइनेंशियल एडवाइस तो लो ही मत. दिस इज नॉट फाइनेंशियल एडवाइस. हमने ऐसा भी ट्रेड लिया है कि लोग यहाँ से, ठीक है, जो मेरे स्क्रीन पे ये था 5 दिसंबर को, कि लोगों ने 4230 पे शॉर्ट किया था और मैंने कहा नहीं रुकिए, देखिए कि हमने एक रेजिस्टेंस लगाया था 4242 पे, उसके ऊपर गया है, and then it went back down falling at 4208. But just asking for curiosity. हाँ, तो आप मेरे like you can even look at my YouTube videos, you can look at TikTok videos. हमने टेक प्रॉफिट भी लिया है, और हमने देखो, अगर आप मेरा स्क्रीन देख पा रहे हो, हमने यहाँ पर एनालिसिस भी किया था कि यहाँ से कैसे लोग या सेलर्स होते हैं. यहाँ पर क्लासिक लिक्विडिटी स्वीप हुआ है. बट एनीवे इट इज़ ऑल राइट। और यहाँ पर हमने टेक प्रॉफिट भी लिया है। दिस आई आई हैवंट एडेड दिस, मैंने यहाँ पर साइड से कुछ भी नहीं दबाया, ये देखिए ये पूरा एनालिसिस किया हमने, यहाँ पर टेक प्रॉफिट और स्टॉप लॉस भी रखा है हमने। वही वही है, वही है, ये तो दो दो है। ऑल राइट, लेट्स डू अ डीपर अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ गोल्ड। सो भोपाल, do you mind sharing how long you are trading? I do not mind. I have been actively trading futures, जो भी leverage का है मैंने 2 साल के लिए ट्रेड किया है। जो स्पॉट है वो लगभग अभी 5-6 साल हो गए हैं मुझे स्पॉट ट्रेड करते हुए। लेवरेज का जो है उसके लिए तो डिफरेंट ही माइंडसेट चाहिए लोगों को। 1 hour, why am I looking at 15 minute? अच्छा, gold is long term. If I have to zoom out and look at the gold chart, it formed a double top यहाँ पर। I will draw it for you. पहली बात तो भोपाल, I want you to do something for me so that I will do something for you. आपने पूछा गोल्ड का चार्ट, क्या आपने मेरा टीजी चैनल ज्वाइन किया है? अगर नहीं किया है तो करिए और फिर वापस आइए यहाँ पर, ताकि आप देख सके कि मेरा एनालिसिस कैसा जाता है। ये रहा प्रीवियस सपोर्ट। बट एनीवे, इवन इफ यू आर नॉट ज्वाइनिंग, मैं अभी कर ही रही हूँ, बट इट विल बी रियली हेल्पफुल इफ़ यू कैन सपोर्ट क्रिएटर्स लाइक मी बाय ज्वाइनिंग माई टीजी। अगर आप क्रिप्टो में इंटरेस्टेड हो तो मेरा लिंक यूज़ करिए और ज्वाइन करिए। हमारा ब्रोकर एक्सचेंज जो है अच्छा खासा है। क्या क्या चल रहा है? Retesting this line right now. Let's check on a 1 minute chart. What is your channel name? Please go to the bio. I have the link there. क्लिक करिए, वहाँ पर गोल्ड का और बीटीसी का एनालिसिस देती हूँ मैं। I even, for all my viewers who watch English, I do an analysis of gold and BTC. Gold we try and look at trades most of the time. अगर like लोग होते हैं चैट पे कि अरे गोल्ड का क्या हो रहा है, उसका एनालिसिस भी करते हैं, पर mainly I look at BTC. देखो ये मैं ऐसे ट्रेंड लाइंस ड्रॉ करती हूँ तो आपका आपका है। चलिए, ज्वाइन किया। ये मेरा पर्सनल है या ऑफिस है, ये मेरा सेटअप है। यहाँ पर मैं सीरियस होके पूरा चार्ट्स करती हूँ ताकि फोकस आए। देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ फोकस that I have once I have some screens बड़ी स्क्रीन पे, ये छोटी लैपटॉप स्क्रीन पे कुछ दिखता है, कुछ नहीं दिखता है. What? What's that shiny thing that looks like a makeup kit? ये this is for आपको बड़ा पता है मेकअप किट के बारे में. Well, this is actually my streaming deck. So if I have to like switch some screens, switch some views, this is what I can use, increase the volume, etc. See, don't get confused with all the lines that I'm drawing. This is just for my understanding of taking less risk trades. This is a streaming deck. So, Bhupal, have you joined the TG ki bus chat mein aise you're having some conversations? Do you want the analysis for gold? Do people in the chat want the analysis for gold? Let me know. Ooh, this is super nice. I look at charts with a fresh mindset, with fresh eyes every day, and people be like, अरे आपने तो पहले ही ड्रॉ कर दिया था, आप फिर से ड्रॉ क्यों कर रहे हो आप? चलिए. I have joined your channel. That is the best thing that you did today, Bhupal. I'm really confused about your chart or line. Arey, don't get confused. Don't. This is all for my understanding, so that I can provide an analysis with good probability. ठीक है? ये आपके लिए नहीं है कि अरे भाई साहब इतने सारे लाइंस हमें क्या समझ में आएगा. देखिए ये क्या ही हो रहा है, कलर कलर की लाइंस है इसमें. डोंट वरी, ये मेरे अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए. ये हम हटा भी सकते हैं ऐसे. देखिए, ये हो गया गॉन. ये मेरे अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए. जब जो भी मैं कहती हूँ देखिए, और ये फाइनेंशियल एडवाइस नहीं है. दिस इज नॉट फाइनेंशियल एडवाइस. आई विल टेल इट अगेन. दिस इज प्योरली माई एनालिसिस, माई अंडरस्टैंडिंग. आप खुद करिए रिसर्च, आप खुद अंडरस्टैंड करिए. ये चैनल, ये प्लेटफॉर्म आप सीखिए यहाँ से. लर्न समथिंग फ्रॉम दिस. Learn the takeaways, learn why I do what I do. And if you have any questions about your trading strategy, your trading setups, we can analyze together. हम यहाँ पर एक ट्रेडिंग कम्युनिटी बना रहे हैं ताकि आप देख पाओ, सीख पाओ, कर पाओ. ओह, दिस इज फायर. देखिए, यहाँ से प्राइस आएगा, अगर यहाँ से नीचे जाएगा तो जी नीचे जाना है यहाँ तक 21.2. इफ इट गोज बिलो 81.8, रीटेस्ट करना है इसको और फिर देखेंगे. और इट कैन गो अप, रीटेस्ट दिस ट्रेंड लाइन राइट हियर, एंड देन वी कैन सी. बट देखिए, ये रहा हमारा अब का, लाइक ऑन अ 1 minute चार्ट आई एम लुकिंग एट द रेजिस्टेंस इज लुकिंग एट 92K. How to start, want to learn. Go ahead and click the link in the bio, join the channel, and we will learn together. Also, I come live stream from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Dubai time, Mondays through Fridays. You see that? Right there. Why did the green candle just like come so quickly? A lot of movement that happens. Can't just slice through it. So, mark that on your calendars, and if you want to learn with me, do join during this time, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., Monday to Friday, Dubai time. I stream on YouTube, I stream on TikTok. So, you know, come and join me. चलिए, हम ये charts देखते रहेंगे. I will be back in 2 minutes. Do not go anywhere. Do you give trades on Telegram? Well, Junaid, all I wish for users to do, for me to give them trades, I'm building a community. Use the link to register on the affiliate link to register on the exchange. This costs you nothing. This costs you creating an account, using the exchange for your trades. And I drop trades every whenever I do a live stream. If I find a setup, मैं ट्रेड्स लिखती हूँ टेलीग्राम पे, आप देख पाओगे, ले पाओगे. पर दिस इज़ नॉट फाइनेंशियल एडवाइस. अगर ट्रेड ठीक नहीं गया तो you shouldn't just be like believing me blindly. I do my research, I look at trades, but market का अपना ही मन होता है, ये आपको तो पता होगा, right? Correct. My mom told me to only follow my dream anyway, and I followed you. अरे वाह वाह वाह, आप ना शायरी करिए. Write some poems, write some duets. Really nice. So, I will be back in 2 minutes. I hope I can leave some music along for you all. And I will be back. Hello, 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 everyone. So the screen looks. We waited for a few minutes to see what's happening around this zone. All right, all right. अच्छा, सुनिए, अब ये कॉन्टेस्ट नहीं है, पर अगर आपने अकाउंट क्रिएट किया है यूजिंग माय रेफरल लिंक, मैं अबू धाबी जा रही हूँ वेंसडे 10th of December। आप भी आ सकते हैं, मेरे से मिलिए, और मैं आपको इनविटेशन दूंगी कि आप अबू धाबी आ सके वो इवेंट के लिए। ऑल यू हैव टू डू इज साइन अप यूजिंग दैट लिंक। अगर आपको ट्रेड करना है तो हमारा एक्सचेंज जो है, जो मैं एफिलिएट हूँ उनकी, आप वो यूज़ कर सकते हैं। और फिर अगर आपने डिपॉजिट किया या टॉप ट्रेडर बने तो वाह भाई वाह, आप आइए हमारे साथ अबू धाबी, और हम महफिल भी बनाएंगे। इवेंट है एल बैंक का जो एक्सचेंज मैं यूज़ कर रही हूँ। आप हमारे साथ आइए और मतलब मिलिए मेरे से। मैं बहुत ही खुश होंगी कि आप हमसे मिले। पर आपको पूरी डिटेल्स टेलीग्राम के चैनल पे है। अगर आपको मेरे साथ अ, मतलब बात करना है ट्रेडिंग के बारे में, क्रिप्टो के बारे में, बस ऐसे ही, वो भी आप कर सकते हैं। फॉल देखिए आप कैसे पार्टिसिपेट करना है, सब कुछ डिटेल्स टीजी पे लिखा हुआ है। यहाँ पर आपसे कोई पैसे नहीं मांग रहा है, आप अकाउंट करिए, क्रिएट करिए। आपको अगर ट्रेडिंग में दिलचस्पी है तो ट्रेड करिए, और ये एक्सचेंज यूज करिए। और अदरवाइज आप हमारे लाइव स्ट्रीम पे आइए हर दिन 2 बजे से लेके 6 बजे तक दुबई टाइम। हेलो हेलो। तो हमारी स्क्रीन पे जो है, काफी हलचल हो रही है यहाँ पर। ओके 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 ओके। हेलो गोल्ड। अरसलान, आप हर लाइव स्ट्रीम पे आते हैं और गोल्ड ऐसे कर देते हैं एंट्री चैट पे। चलिए, यहाँ पर हमें एक ट्रेड दिखाई दे रहा है, एक सेटअप है। द वे गोल्ड प्राइस का जो है 4 आवर चार्ट पे नीचे दिखाई दे रहा है. हाउ लॉन्ग आर यू गोइंग टू ट्रेड गोल्ड फॉर? हेलो रिजीना, आर यू लुकिंग फॉर मैसेज? अरे रे रे, 85% पीपल ओनली फोकस ऑन गोल्ड. डिजिटल गोल्ड में भी करिए. डिजिटल गोल्ड बीटीसी है. गोल्ड की तरह इतना फ्लक्चुएशंस आपको यूज टू है, तो आप बीटीसी भी देखिए. ठीक है, चलिए. बस आज का है गोल्ड या लॉन्ग टर्म क्या है, मतलब कौन से पोजीशंस लेते हैं गोल्ड में? मैंने कभी गोल्ड में ट्रेडिंग ही नहीं किया है, पर एनालिसिस चार्ट का तो मैं दे देती हूँ. बीटीसी ऑलवेज हिटिंग माय स्टॉप लॉस भाई साहब. बीटीसी का जो है, इट इज इन द माइंडसेट. ठीक है, इट इज हाउ. आपका टेलीग्राम या व्हाट्सएप है? हाँ जी, प्लीज जाइए. लिंक बायो के लिंक में टीजी का चैनल है, वहाँ पर यू कैन चेक माय एनालिसिस ऑफ गोल्ड ऑफ. लेट मी सी, ये आज का है, डे का है. हाँ, आज तो 8 ही है. ऑल राइट, देखो, वी आर लाइक होल्डिंग गोल्ड. इट सीम्स बेस्ड ऑन माय अंडरस्टैंडिंग. आज का दिन देखिए, ये फेयर वैल्यू गैप अगर खुला है तो यहाँ से it has to hover around this or go downwards, but I will check and tell you. क्योंकि यहाँ पर करीबन, ठीक है, if I had to take a very conservative point of view of this, यहाँ की लिक्विडिटी है सारी, ये जो पर्पल लाइन यहाँ पर, ठीक है, मैंने एक पर्पल लाइन ड्रॉ किया है. आप यूट्यूब में भी जाके देख सकते हो, क्योंकि मेरा स्क्रीन है उधर, माई स्क्रीन ऑन यूट्यूब, and you can check that right there. Hmm? 845 यार. I have joined your telegram. You look like Katrina. Katrina कौन? Katrina कौन? ठीक है, लॉन्ग टर्म में आई कैन सी अ डबल. यहाँ पर ऑलमोस्ट लाइक ट्रिपल है, पर आई विल टेक अ डबल. ये तो दिस वाज मूविंग साइडवेज, but this has come from, यहाँ का भी डबल बॉटम देखिए, रिस्पेक्ट करके नीचे गया है यहाँ तक. इट कैन गो ऑल द वे टिल 404, बट दैट इज वेरी वेरी लॉन्ग टर्म. ये डेज और हफ्तों में जाएगा. बट आज के लिए अगर आप आज का गोल्ड एनालिसिस देखेंगे, तो चलिए 15 मिनट टाइम फ्रेम पे जंप करते हैं. ठीक है, ये अभी वीकेंड वीकेंड खत्म होके ये यहाँ आया है. इंटरेस्टिंग. देखिए यहाँ पर 430, ये 430 होना चाहिए था. ये शॉर्ट टर्म रेजिस्टेंस था 430 पे, करीबन 430, या ओके 4225. ओके, कोई लिक्विडिटी स्वीप्स हुए हैं गोल्ड में? Can you share gold analysis page Telegram? Hello Regina. Hello Rabia. Can you share gold analysis page? See, my bio जो भी टेलीग्राम लिंक है, मैं दोनों बीटीसी और गोल्ड देती हूँ, सेपरेट नहीं है वो कि एक में गोल्ड एक में बीटीसी. So the consolidation pattern right now after that, ये जो बड़ा सा dip हुआ है, yeah, after it hit almost, I think 262 था highest price 5th December if I was not wrong. नहीं, 4245, ठीक है, नहीं, हाँ 4259, अरे रफली ले लीजिए 4260, ठीक है. तो after that huge fall, because there was a liquidity sweep in my opinion, okay, क्योंकि it crossed the resistance that was almost at 4242, ठीक है. It went up above a zone जिसमें कुछ है ही नहीं. There were no lines to confirm, at least in my analysis. And it went down, it tried to hit the support level. मेरा roughly support level is at 4190, ठीक है. 4190 के बाद it is again, it touched one resistance, like on a very low time frame. There was one area जहाँ से price गिरता था पहले, that was almost 4217, and then I think the highest was, what is it, 4218.96, ठीक है. Now it is looking to retest that level of 4217 at least. If it goes beyond that, it will go to its next level, that is 4225. देखिए one also way of how I look at charts is, if it is falling and it reaches one level, उसके ऊपर it can move, you have to check for retest. Retest का मतलब ये है कि does the price come and touch again at that point. All right, does it reach the support again at that point? देखना पड़ेगा आपको। अभी के अभी अगर आप देखिए तो it is nowhere near support, it is near resistance, but it is in between. So taking a trade from here is almost like, what are we doing with it? You get what I mean? Price, please refresh. देखिए from, I think I was checking the last time it was 4209, it's at 4211 something right now. Yeah, what is this? BDC USDT P. Interesting, it's retesting this level and then we can see if it's going up or down. मार्केट बाय पोजीशन पर है या सेल? देखिए यहाँ का फेयर वैल्यू गैप ऐसे बताता है कि एटलीस्ट एंड ऑफ द डे, कब मार्केट खत्म होगा नहीं पता, बट इट इज लुकिंग टू गो टूवर्ड्स रेजिस्टेंस एटलीस्ट। ठीक है, बट कई बार लोग ऐसे कहते हैं कि अरे यू नो व्हाई डोंट यू लुक एट चेंज ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर, ब्रेक ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर एक्सेट्रा। उसका भी मैं थोड़ा ब्रेक डाउन देती हूँ। यहाँ से मतलब 6 दिसंबर 1 PM, सॉरी 1 AM दुबई टाइम से लेके यहाँ तक, बट प्लीज बी अवेयर ये बस एनालिसिस है, इट्स नॉट सेट इन स्टोन, ये 100% नहीं है, मैं बस एनालिसिस कर रही हूँ। ये तीन जो है, एक इसने एक हायर हाई बनाया है, एक हायर लो बनाया है, बट द नेक्स्ट वन वाज वेरी इनडिसाइसिव, इट डिडंट। अगर इफ यू टेक द विक्स, ठीक है, विक्स लेते हुए इट हैज मेड अ हायर हाई एंड अ हायर लो, हायर हाई हायर लो। अभी क्या हुआ है, दैट इज ऑन 8 दिसंबर, दैट इज टुडे at 1 PM ish, it made, मैं ये पूरे विक्स के बारे में देख रही हूँ, इट इज नॉट अ कलेक्टिव ऑफ विक्स, मतलब चार्ट पैटर्न नहीं है, ये कैंडल स्टिक के बेसिंग पे है। दिस इज मेड अ हायर हाई but a lower low, and then now it is just doing some extra dance, right? But after that it has had bullish candles, like I can see this is on 15-minute chart, ठीक है, it's highs and then trying to, there's a sell ahead that is trying to sell, but it is barely looking like anything. देखिए एटलीस्ट आई एम थिंकिंग कि इट विल गो अप until this point 4217. If it stays there, well and good, otherwise it has to break that 4217 to go next to 4225. And in the past it has gone, but do not take just past data like that and say अरे मार्केट ने ऐसे एक हफ्ते पहले किया है और फिर से करेगा, नहीं। कॉन्फर्मेशन देखिए वो लाइन पे, मैंने ये 4217.32 पे लाइन ड्रॉ किया है, देखिए, एंड इट विल टेक, मतलब 15 मिनट का चार्ट है ये, तो इतने सारे 1 घंटे के लिए इट हैज moved around this resistance point. You see a green candle smash through that resistance at 4217, अच्छा खासा मोटा लंबा green candle right above that, then you can make a confirmation कि ठीक है, it is going to hit the next price section. और 4225 ये था। माई एंट्री ऑलरेडी सेल पर है। अरे भाई को क्या? ओके, लेट्स गो ओवर दिस. व्हाई डिड यू पुट योर एंट्री एट सेल, मिस्टर Arsalan? What was your mindset behind the entry of a cell? It's, this seems like I made this like a radio jockey session. Liquidity order block FVG. कहाँ पर? ये जो आपने 5 दिसंबर को देखा था, या कौन सा ऑर्डर ब्लॉक देखा आपने? ठीक है, मे बी योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ इट is you know how it is. Everybody has an understanding level of how they're taking the trade. देखेंगे, like जो मैं कहती हूँ वो 100% करेक्ट नहीं है, तो इट्स टोटली फाइन. क्या बात कर रहे हो आप? सॉरी, दिस वाज आई वाज वेरी एक्साइटेड क्योंकि मेरे स्क्रीन में कुछ है यहाँ पर, तो आई विल जस्ट गेट द स्क्रीन हियर, क्योंकि ये, ओह दिस इज आल्सो ग्रेट. ये मैंने बहुत सारे स्क्रीन लगा. चलिए, इतना कंफ्यूजिंग हो गया मेरा स्क्रीन, बट इट इज फाइन. ठीक है, तो मेरा ये अंडरस्टैंडिंग था कि यहाँ से जो है, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दिस वाज लाइक ए ट्रायंगल मूव. इसके नीचे गया था, ये है बिटकॉइन का प्राइस, और फिर ये हुआ था, एंट्री वाज ऑलमोस्ट at 803 because I had this line here based on the previous resistance and some earlier support. यहाँ से एंट्री लिया मैंने क्योंकि मैं सोच रही थी कि ये डाउन जाएगा एटलीस्ट ये लाइन तक. इसके बाद देखेंगे थोड़ा नीचे, बहुत आई मीन इट विल गो अप एंड डाउन. तो एक्चुअली एसेंशियली योर स्टॉप लॉस हैज टू बी क्लोज टू लाइक अ रेजिस्टेंस या एरिया. देखिए अभी यहाँ तक टच हुआ है, इट हैज टच ऑलमोस्ट 91697 एग्जैक्टली एट वेयर, वहां से उठ गया. एंड दैट वाज हाउ वी डू अ सक्सेसफुल बीटीसी ट्रेड. चलिए, आपका गोल्ड कहाँ गया? मैं इसको यहाँ डाल देती हूँ, और फिर गोल्ड. ओके, यू ट्रेड आईसीटी कॉन्सेप्ट्स. देखिए, I am I don't want to call myself an SMC, or I've gotten, आज तो कई सारे टर्म्स मुझे पता चल गया. एक है आईसीटी, एक है एसएमसी, एक है एमएमसी. ये क्या क्या है? सिंपल रखो यार. सिंपलिसिटी इज द बेस्ट पॉलिसी इन माय ओपिनियन. देखिए, ये है 15 मिनट का टाइम फ्रेम फॉर बीटीसी चार्ट. आई एम स्टिल लेटिंग दिस गो. लास्ट प्राइस दैट वी सॉ ऑफ गोल्ड वाज 4211 चेंज. अभी हो गया है 4212.45. तो एग्जैक्ट एनालिसिस इज टू लुक if the price is going towards 4217.32. ओके, यहाँ तक तो जाना ही चाहिए 4225. मैं तो ऐसे मतलब I'm trying to look at it from a lens. Let's look at 1 minute chart to see perfect confirmation. Perfect कोई चीज नहीं होती है perfect. ठीक है, ठीक है. देखिए, ठीक है, अभी कई कई कैंडल्स में पता चलेगा. वील वेट फॉर लाइक 5 minutes ish एंड सी. 5 मिनट, 5 कैंडल. it is 70 मिनट 70 कैंडल. सॉरी. चलिए, स्मॉल लाइन देखेंगे. स्मॉल ट्रेंड, स्मॉल, जस्ट टू गेट कंफर्मेशन. एक्स्ट्रा लाइन से डरिए मत. ये था प्रीवियस. क्या प्रीवियस से मूव करेगा ये? Oh, 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 great. BTC is great. It is going below the level that we have put. थोड़ा बहुत ऐसे it's going to give us some movements. अच्छा, so that is nice movement. It's come down to 24,211.97. It is filling all the fair value gap that I see on the 1 minute chart. Hello, hello. This is, I am working on SMC. Okay. Hello, crypto niche. कुछ न्यूज़ है? Geoeconomic uncertainty likely to shape gold performance in 2026. अरे क्या ही हो रहा है यूएस मार्केट में भाई? कितने लोगों की जॉब्स नहीं है, ये वो, अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट रेट इतना हाई है, बट नो शेड. बट of course people will look at certain assets. अरे what the hello, hello. I have to keep checking my. Hi. Hello. There is some issue with this thing. Kai kabar I have to like look at screen, touch the screen ऐसे ऐसे. But it's fine. Oh, great. that is fairly nice of a trade that we looked at right here. मैंने कहा कि this is like the resistance area, and then it looked like it was going downwards based on certain confirmations that I looked at on my chart here that I will share in a few minutes. देखिए, this is like a, let me check. It has to test that level out. Only after it tests the level out should you look at how it performs. Okay, some of our traders were really great at this. They had made an assumption that it would go down. This is just like I had requested for a 5-minute understanding of how it would look on the 1-minute chart. This. Why did I draw this here? One of our viewers had asked us a question before would it hit the previous high? लगभग ये है almost 94, 93, 907. ठीक है, आज तो नहीं दिख रहा है 94 बट एक बिटकॉइन का कुछ पता नहीं, कुछ और ही करेगा ये. देखिए IMO, दिस इज ऑल IMO. यहाँ पर भी एक डबल टॉप बना है, ये है हाईएस्ट प्राइस पे. देखिए this also has formed but it did not do anything consistently. 1 minute chart पे अगर देखिए आप, it is fantastic. देखिए if I take it from, ये तो छोड़िए, from here higher low, higher high, higher low, okay high ish, ठीक है, but higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, ये है. It's not just this, people are like wow. ये जो देखिए lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, तो होगा ही होगा lower high. Yeah, but it has to come to a point. It is trying to test this one area. Gold, by the way, is again going and smashing through the roof. My live stream on TT, on TikTok, we had said that it is looking to hit the 4217. It was at 4211 when we looked at it. Now it is at 4214. It is the analysis of the day. We are also looking at BTC. This is about to 2% for sure. Yeah. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. All right, 4215.10, 4215.22. So this is good. Let's just place a message on TG for all our new joiners. I have my TG link in the bio. Please go and subscribe. Get a chance to be with me. It hit 4215 and we have 4215.22. Just take a look at BDC. Do we have any level that it can come until? Why I took that, let me show you. To find a better way to stream on these two channels together. Okay, this is forming a nice pattern. If it goes below this, this was just extra momentum that it had. If it goes below this, then we can see that it can come almost down here. If it stays up until here, this point at 91687, retest this level, then it can go back upwards because this forms this nice, and the pattern has changed. I will change that accordingly. Touches 3 wicks, don't force it. Okay, we have one level right here of which it can bounce, breaks this. Let's see what happens here. Then we take the trade either upwards or downwards. Moves up below this, has to move below this line. Previously we got a confirmation that right here, I will just share, this was the zone. It formed like a triangle, kya hai, ascending, descending triangle, whatever, right? It only for the price to break that line and go downwards again, trying to retest that right here and then go downwards again. Hello, what market am I trading on? You need to engage firstly. Arey, you won't. No, so Mr. Kyle, I was actually, this is my third live stream. I had so many viewers that I was talking to about. We were discussing gold price as well as BDC price. So right now we're taking a look at what's happening at both. For most people who know what I was doing, they are already in my TG channel and have subscribed, so they understand what I'm talking about. But yes, I will keep that in mind. Thank you. I'm not a scalper. If people think that I have too many lines to either understand or not understand a trend, right? And I am not a particular kind of trader like an SMC, ICT, MC, if that's correct. But let's take a, check at this. And crypto is like highly volatile. So even chart patterns, they don't adhere to it. this is the kind of pullback that, at least the BTC chart has to look at. That is, so it reached a point of 92.2K. All right, roughly, give or take some numbers. Let me zoom in so that I can get in like a clearer picture of, yeah. For example, this was the support and this was roughly the resistance. If I have to make it more accurate, let's see if it works. This is fire. At least has 2 touch points. Yeah, right now I talk to myself. That's how I draw my support and resistance. What's the office that you are in? This is my setup. This is a system, and this is my microphone. These are my charts that I'm looking at. Right. Somebody asked me for a charger. My charger, my laptop's charging. Sad. Inflows as much as 716 million at crypto fund inflows hit 700 million as BDC, XRP, Chainlink are leading institutional shift. इसका क्या मतलब हुआ is people are apparently, everyone in there are into markets. Yes, Kyle, everybody who's in the TG chat is a trader. I am just not doing this ki hare mere koi followers aa jaye, subscribers aa jaye. No, I want to create this community of traders. I want to interact with them, understand their trading psychology, strategy, kya galat hai, kya sahi hai, main kahan galat hu, main kab sahi hu. Like, that would be interesting because look at this. All right, we looked at BTC, sorry, we looked at gold. We thought it's going to hit at 4217. एक बंदा आया कह रहा था कि नहीं मैंने शॉर्ट किया है, and I said that okay, there is one point of 4217 and 4214. After that we will know. And then he said नहीं मैं तो SMC trader हूँ. And I was like, okay, I can be wrong, I can be right. Everybody has their own psychology of understanding trades. And at one point I was like, oh, it's 4215, and I was like all happy, and now it's at 4209. So it is as a fire as it can get. All right, now we see a nice green red candle at BDC. Now it's back at, see, if it slices below 91,600 and we see price action, it will go next to 91,400 ish. Again, not financial advice, but you gotta check. All right, let us see what we have in the charts. Kyle, if that's correctly your name. Yes, 4230, 4150, 4100 are some key levels I'm looking at, though I haven't traded today. Yes, okay. That is fire. Kyle, you belong to the same mentality as I do because I have consistently, over my previous live streams, also have said that 4230 is one of the areas that we marked. You said 4230. I did a number very close to it, that is 4225.68 based on the previous data. I have put this here. I just want to show, you know, this is like the trading mentality that all of us have is really good. That means all of us are thinking in like similar ways of how we see support and resistance, which is incredible. We found those numbers, and that was a very conservative way of looking at it, Kyle. Um, it was around 2nd December, again 2nd December. Then we had it on 2nd December again. I think I'm on a 1 minute chart. Sorry. Let's check out a 15-minute chart. Yeah, 15 minutes when I did it. Sorry. 2nd December. 2nd December. Okay, it was 2nd December. And then 3rd December again. And then 3rd December again, it shot through. All right. And then it came back. And then it's never seen that level again. Except on 5th December. It was at 4217 is the other level. 4230 is another level. If it breaks through 4217 nicely, matlab it shouldn't be just stuck there, then it should go towards 4230. But that is right. That is amazing. Lovely. Do you see the week to be bearish as well if things align? Dekho, how I look at it is, first of all, I look from a higher time frame and then I shift to a lower time frame. Abhi to I look at, when I saw it was a very consolidated market, right? If I had to look like from a week's point of view, it has moved within certain ranges. That is from 2nd of December, if I had to take, and today's 8th, roughly 1 week. It's slightly a consolidated pattern, except for some liquidity sweeps that I see at certain areas. But otherwise, it's pretty consolidated for me. But I'm a newbie trader. Are you Mangalorean by any chance? Oh, I am not. I am not a Mangalore. So this essentially is something like this. And then, oh, 4206, it's so volatile. News has come out or what? Fed inches lower, gold inches lower, but remains supported by Fed rate cut expectations. So at least it is going to be within the band of what it was before, 42195. That is steep. That is steep. 4217 से लेके 4214 तक ही गया है 5 4215 point something 4207 matter of 15 minutes. Wow. Wow, what is happening at BTC? Let's check. It has oof as wild. I'm just sharing my screen here. on YT. You can, take a look at the screen that I'm presenting if you want to take a closer look. But abhi ke liye to commentary I'm going to share. Key levels, these white marks, it's like it was golden. It was freaking golden. I told you wait for this, and if it goes upwards, I need to like calm down. There's no I told you. This is not financial advice. Just what? It was moving in an uptrend, at least matlab, for a day. I know calling it an uptrend, I think, is like a mistake most people like talk. Okay, it was moving upwards. Consolidated for a bit for a few minutes, and then it just went into a pattern where it kept going downward. So once it is bullish, let me say that it's bullish, it forms a channel pattern, it has to go upwards. That is a bright candle right there. Here, if you see all this green, right? I think you can see my screen. What if I turn it? My YouTube setup goes to shit. Well, let me be a little be an angel. Okay, that's good. Then some of my people on TikTok also can see. So right now, okay, if I scrunch this up a little bit, you see this right here, this goes up, then it formed like a channel pattern, and then it just whooped right up. It broke the channel pattern. Did I draw it somewhere? Ah, right there. Right there. So this is the application called LBank. This is the exchange that I use to essentially see all my trades. I clearly told, wait at these lines. It came up from here. So can you see these lines? Let me make them darker for you. Bright terms of thickness. Oops. It broke that, and then people like, what's FOMO आ जाता है यहाँ पर लोगों को. This was a key level that it didn't give time to retest this, or is this the retest? You can never know with crypto. Always take your trades at areas that were at key levels. If they're not at key levels, if you're taking them in between, it's a BS trade. Kyle is saying, Hanji, do you work as I apart from trading? All right, story time. Story time. So the story goes like this. Oh, there is something wrong with my system. Okay, what do you do as apart from trading, or is this full time? No, it's fine. मेरी सबसे गलतियां होती है. It's okay. I was a 9 to 5. उठना है, ऑफिस जाना है, गधों की तरह काम करना है, और फिर वापस घर आना है. खुद के लिए टाइम नहीं, कंपनी के लिए पूरा टाइम. खुद के पैशंस नहीं, कंपनी के पैशंस को बढ़ाओ. फिर मैंने सोच लिया कि नहीं, ट्रेडिंग मेरा साइड हसल था. तो आई was like, I want to get into something that I can trade openly. I can concentrate more on trading, dedicated analysis, लोगों से सीखना, मतलब I can learn from other traders. So I'm right now a full-time trader, full-time learner, full-time trader community building. So that is a little about me. And you see that? I think this was the retest to our channel pattern or whatever this pattern is. It didn't even go towards resistance. It's just dreaming on. Maybe this is a 1 minute chart and yeah. Price is like getting pushed from up right here, but you can never tell. Let's wait. Yeah, let me trade with you. Just give me a second to get in my car. All right, all right. Let's see. Okay. We don't know what gold would do. If it goes below this 404, definitely. Oh, that's strong as well. All right, let's take a closer zoom into this, or should it wait some more time? What kind of retest is it? Oops, oops. What? I think we should make like a reel. What? The Wolf of Wall Street reel. Lost money. That is very irrelevant. Okay, that was essentially our understanding of what a retest can look like. I see a nice green candle after 2 minutes. We can use the same area, but this risk reward ratio would be like a 1:1. For all the new viewers, I have my TG link in the bio. Do join, it's a free channel. You get a chance to come meet me. If you participate in a challenge that we have, sign up via my link, create an account on the exchange that I have on my screen right now. You can come be with your favorite creator. Kyle, do you trade full time? Look, there's a lot of like people would look at one candle as like a buy or a sell. This is just 1 minute. You can barely tell squat from it. But look at volume. 15 minute is a good understanding to just on a 15 minute, this just look like candles. This looks like a pullback on this major rally that we had from 89 to 92. Slice through it. So our confirmation is that that was a break and crypto is a volatile MF. Kyle here, I think you muted me by mistake, lol. Anyhow, you could say full time, but I freelance on the side as well because it's hard getting a job here in Oman. I'm so sorry. I think there is some problem with my laptop because Kyle, I stream here. I stream here. I look at my comments here on the phone. I apologize. I really do. That's amazing. I like people who have side hustles, follow what their heart wants to do. For example, like, trade or do what they really like. That's fabulous. Okay, we have given a chance. I am going to take an entry position right here at 91679. Let's take a look at it. My issue right now is based on an understanding, right? There was a pattern here, it did its run, and then it came back right here to this level. This is in the resistance zone. This purple rectangle that I'm looking at is a resistance zone. That means people have been pushing the price here. Is this, I would never mark it as one line, in my opinion. It looked like a buy because I was like, oh, it's come to retest this pattern, or was this uh, I would say a fake understanding of what a pattern would look like because crypto loves to defy everything. It's okay. Do you trade on a broker? Where this exchange is the L bank that I have on my screen. I place my trades here, falling right below it. So I use that exchange. You can take a look at my TG. I have an affiliate link if you wish to join trading in crypto. This is not financial advice to users, just for education purposes. I find it super interesting to trade on LBank. They have like really nice competitions, campaigns, like, for especially for newbies, it's super interesting. All right. Our pros, our pros have told it that gold is at 4206. Hello, MMH. Okay, that is confirmation enough, right? We have like one zone right here where price is lifted off in the future, sorry, in the past. We'll take an entry here at 916. with a tight stop loss. But look, for all those who have placed a nice stop loss by entering a trade here, over here, it came and just wiped out all the stop losses over here. Nine one six five nine. 91687. It's almost the same. This is not financial advice. I'm not gonna drop like a trade right now. And this is just so that we test out a theory with my money. My margin is just 100. Haha, that laugh, lol. I do that too when I see people getting wiped out. Okay. See, the word laugh is so contagious. Let's check where we can place our stop loss. 92168. This is at a key level. And let's look at where we take profit. That's also important. Like I said, it's almost like a 1:1 ratio. Gold. Gold का तो मेरा ठीक नहीं गया आज. I had thought that it would almost come to 4217 of it just came to 4214 and then it shot downwards towards 4204. देखिए, it has gone below one of the thresholds. ये correct price है? What? 4202. So it is coming towards the support of 420, I think 9. Yeah, 4190-ish. That's great. Today I learned something from a trader and that is amazing. I just checked the gold chart very recently. It's Monday. I think it will be clear after today's daily candle prints unless it's gonna go to the key levels above to look at selling opportunities. Which chart are we talking about? Forex flow? Gold, right, right. It's money. I think even these big news that happens, right? Like the Fed rates or news on inflation, all those like supremely affect gold. Supremely. Overall, the weekly looks like it could have a short-term pullback to around 4150 to make a new all-time high again. What's your view? Did you even mention 4190? I have that on my chart here. Yes, we have news too. I stay away lol most of my time. First part, trading the news. Well, see, the news becomes very essential in one way, right? Ah, sorry, my BTC just missed by a few points. By a few. The highest was 663. I put it at 91670 and I missed my trade. But anyway, it's totally fine. All right. So coming back to the question, yeah, if people say that there's going to be inflation, gold becomes the hedge for inflation. Don't you think? At least in my view, in my absolute, this is just my singular view. If I know that the inflation is getting worse or goes higher, gold is something that people will look at. Right now, it's clearly in an area where people, if you're looking at long term, right, you're saying it will have a deeper pullback. Well, if it has a deeper pullback, oh, oh, based on chart movements, what were you saying? I understand why you said what you said also. Looking at just chart patterns, yeah, makes sense. What's problematic is this big high here. The pullback shouldn't be lower than 4,000. Yes, yeah. 4190 is a great level. Trade supply demand, but you could be right, which is why I see it's going a little more down before the expansion. Yeah. Essentially, look for every major run there is a pullback. That essentially is how any asset really works, because you cannot exhaust a run just by running. You have to come back and then go for a bigger run, at least in my opinion. This is also something like that where it went for a great run. Like, let me take this out. This is just like yesterday. Yeah, and today morning. Today morning has been 209. I think he has also dropped. He has a correct listen. Hi, Miss Regina. Do you teach newbie on how to trade? Because I am interested. Yes, Muhammad. We don't just teach how to trade. We learn from each other. There are a lot of people who are experts but please make sure whatever we discuss, जो भी हम discuss करते हैं ये class, not class, like ये live sorry मैं beg your pardon, ये live stream में, ये आप खुद भी research करिए, do your own research, understand certain things, why people are saying certain, say numbers, अगर like people tell okay 4190, why are they saying that, or I say some number, why am I saying that, it's just as simple as that. यहाँ पर कुछ भी, don't take everything as a hard and fast rule. Makes sense? If you're okay with the risk, if you're okay with the understanding of it, then fine. Otherwise, this is not a get rich quick live stream. This is patience, perseverance, consistency, concept, and talking to different traders. क्या कर रहे हैं लोग, क्यों कर रहे हैं लोग, what are they doing, why are they doing. Simple. I'll be right back. Amazing that you understand what I am saying. It is good. We had a person, I think, yep, yep. Thank you for all the support that you show. Dear members, please go onto the bio. There's a TG channel. You can join me there. Also, if you want an opportunity to meet me, I'll be in Abu Dhabi. There are some rules that you can follow, participation rules. It's not hard. It's just like creating an account. If you trade in futures or trade in crypto, you can use my affiliate link, sign up, and I will choose few people who will come with me and we can, get together in Abu Dhabi, Yas Island Marina Circuit. I will drop the details even on uh, TikTok later, but it is all there in my TG channel. Join me, participate with me. Let's create a trader community. क्योंकि लोग कहते हैं कि this journey of being a trader is lonely. Let's not keep it that way. Let's be a community. Let's interact with each other. I come on live every day, Monday to Friday, YouTube and TikTok, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. I have around more, I think 20 minutes, but I will stay for half an hour more and then we will see how it's going. Today, my analysis, I will agree and I will own up and say that I was looking at 4217. It went to 4214 and boing, it went down to 4202.7. On a 4-hour chart, it has still not formed a change of character. I will tell you that, at least. Mr. Forex Flow says trading takes a lot from you, then gives. You should write few. I will write down these amazing quotes that I get from few people, and I will create videos on TikTok. This is solely because my viewers are amazing and they have such amazing trading psychology ki I will learn some from them and you know improve my trading journey as well. It's actually lonely. You lose everyone in the process until you finally see some results. 100%. I totally agree. Because you are on a completely different level. Who will understand? किसको समझ में आएगा कि आप ट्रेडिंग कर रहे हो, ये बोलेगा कि oh you're gambling. अरे नहीं भाई. I have to pay attention to candlesticks, patterns, ये support, resistance, Fibonacci, अभी ये SMC, ICT, MMC, क्या की है? I mean, there are so many things nobody understands. So yes, we are not lonely. We are together. Are you a techno functionalist or are you a trader? Techno functionalist, is that a kind of like a. What is a techno functionalist? So I'm creating a trader community on TG because TikTok में इतना सारा तो गुम हो जाता है, like everything just goes missing. Look at that, BTC is wild. BTC is wild. Unfortunately, our trade position wasn't hit. It was just shy of a few. It was just shy of a little bit. It almost came. Let's let me reset the chart. बहुत बुरा लगता है जब your price few dollars. कितना 663, okay, 91663, and that was the highest 91663, and my order was at 91670, and now it just went up to 913,286, hitting our so-called official area of take profit. Sometimes, see, it does not happen. But it's okay. अभी एक जबरदस्त ग्रीन कैंडल आ रहा है तेजी से टू द सेम एरिया, रीटेस्ट तो करेगा ही भाई. कैंसिल करना है यहाँ से because we wanted to just take this short momentum 1:1 risk reward officially, like that's where I wanted to take the trade from. But yeah, good trade idea. I mean, it is what it is. When you're looking at 1 minute chart, essentially my trades also have to go that quickly. If it's not going, not seconds. Okay, I waited. Kitne minute? Let me share. I looked at this zone. यहाँ से that is at 4:30 से लेके 5:30, 1 घंटा, like 1 hour. By looking at 1 minute chart, I have to wait for one trade. So that's I think one tip of the day. जिन्हें trading करना है crypto में, at least you look at a smaller time frame for a small chart. Now you look for a higher time frame to establish levels or zones for which you can take the trade. Gold is bhayankar. Like, it is. There's a lot of sell pressure, at least in the 4-hour chart that I see, that it came all the way here and then it's gone back down. I switch very quickly. Is crypto easy to learn? Sweet. Yes. I wish I were a celebrity. I mean, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. But no, I'm not a celebrity. I just trade crypto. Yes, crypto is not very easy to learn. It takes a lot of understanding. Like, for example, we are right here. We traded one candle and then the price reversed immediately. It's as volatile, and that is, yes, I do have a setup. I do have a setup. But crypto is volatile. People have to know how to manage risk. They have to know how to do a trade setup. For example, if I did just stayed in this trade thinking that, oh, it's gonna be great, I always know when to take profit, stop loss, or even to close your trade based on an analysis. I did an analysis for one whole hour for a 5 minute play. When that did not pan out, you can't say, oh, this is going to continue. You have to study for 1 more hour to make your trade setup for, say, 15 minutes or so, essentially. All right, gold is showing some movement. Gold is showing some movement. I don't know when does the market really open close. I think US market's opening in about an hour ish, right? No. I don't know how to read these markets. Konsa time is opening at what hour? If anybody knows, yes. Oh, it's Finosa. I'm your 333 follower. Yes, 3 is my favorite number. Sui, if you want to learn, amazing. This is a great platform. I have my link in my bio, my TG channel. I drop very interesting BDC analysis, but please make sure this is not financial advice. You have to do your own research. You can join us, be part of a trader community, loud and proud. We are fun people. We drink matcha, we go to parties, I take you along with me. That's how it is. Yes, I teach beginners, very basic stuff also. We can even do that next live stream as I'm coming to an end of this live stream, but I still have some time, don't worry. So please join, subscribe to my TG, create an account on through my affiliate link. You get discount, I get discount. There are free campaigns where you can spin a wheel and get some crypto. When is the next live? No, you do not have to pay anything. This is a free channel. Everything like create your account, that is also free. If you want to trade, of course, it's your money, but you are not forced to do that. Now, when is the next live? I come live every day, Monday to Friday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And I take trades, I do some analysis. People ask me for some things, and oh, thank you. So, people ask me for some analysis. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong, but we're all learning in this journey, and it's really interesting and amazing to have all my lovely viewers, all the subscribers, and all those who show great support. Okay, there was some issue with my live, but it's all right on TikTok. But I mean, we still have our YouTubers right now going strong. This was also, super cool. It retest. You never know. You know what happens is it will retest this zone, and then it would just go in the other direction. That's how volatile crypto is. That's why I don't keep my trades longer than they should be. Somebody asked me in on the YT chat, ki will it break the previous high? I don't think so. Not at the moment. This was a deep pullback, but if you look at it from like a zoomed out lens, right? This was like one major rally. It had to pull back at some key level. This was one key level that it pulled back. Nice that it came all the way touching this level, and then now it's going to swoop back up. Let's like take a look. How does it look like? Okay, this is the 1 minute chart. Shall we take it from here? rather than here, because this was like a nice deep down. At least that's how I would take it. Many people would like to take it from there, but almost invalidate it. Or maybe I'm wrong. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. This would have been incorrect. This is what I would have taken, and this is where everything goes. Very fine. What happened here was a liquidity sweep, if I have to call it. But this is cool, cool, cool. I'm also just like experimenting, testing, trying. Never want things to just be perfect. Is this what? What? Look at goal. It is at 4199.53. Yeah, so let's take a look at this. It's come back to look, it's still doing a pullback. I won't consider this like any sort of trend. This is just fairly crypto stuff that happens. This is on a 15-minute chart. I mean, would you want to do it on a 4-minute chart? It makes almost zero sense. Let me do it here on a 4-minute chart, a 4-hour chart. What do people do? Do they use the body of the candle or do they use a wick? Because when I draw, my Fibonacci using my wicks, it's more or less, it's more or less accurate. If I use the body of the candle, essentially it's almost shizer. But if, but if I had to think of it logically, right? Price moved up until that point. That's why you use a Fibonacci, not just from where a candle opened or closed. The price went until that. That's I think that should be my rationale behind a Fibonacci. Sorry, I was getting some. Okay, no worries. What do you think? Like, how would you draw a Fibonacci? Would you use the wicks? Would you use the candle? Let's just keep it at that, and then we will like get an understanding of how. All right. So this is based on how I did my Fibonacci, right? It is right now. I've seen people use it wick to wick and some body to body. See, exactly. That was even my confusion. Should I do a whole, body to body candle? Let's check that. You can try out different. This is just a place for theories. Body, and then we go this also makes sense. This makes sense. Both makes sense. This is, it's again based on a trader. It still is almost, the same. Right. So right now, where are we? Did it do a deep pullback? It did a deeper pullback, but essentially that time the price was not there. It was right here. But still, that is a deep pullback. It went all the way from here, it touched here, and then it came to 618 where people thought, hey, let's, go, let's buy. If you were just spot, you'd be fine. Came down till deeper, 0.786. Fire. Wick to wick feels better in my opinion. I tried that too, but it still just seemed a little off for me. Let's check. See, it's slightly off. I do a body to body candle. Oh, fire. Then every body of the candle just touches those. This is too accurate. I'm just like it just touches exact areas. This like support, resistance, support, almost resistance, support. Fire. Beautiful. Doing a body to body will probably help miss out on early entries. Kyun early? Like why? If we have like this thing of early entries, maybe that trade wasn't for us, or you could take it a little later. But this is, I did a Fibonacci of 4 hour, so 15 minutes doesn't really matter. Now let's switch to 15. I talk too much. I keep saying this in every live key. I talk way too much. Essentially, now it's moving to a nice pull right until here, but let's check something. Irrespective of where it goes up until, the pullbacks are at least till this zone. So right now, a good pullback would be right here. A deeper pullback wouldn't make sense if it is moving upwards, right? And people who are looking to buy should buy from here. Essentially, trading does that. Something you like doing. Yeah, it's nice that people at least are okay with, why I talk so much. Then it should come down almost to this area right here. And then let's see if it should look, these wicks are inevitable. It happens any which way. Just because it, shows little movement here doesn't mean that, hey, something's going to go up or wrong. Yesterday, people told me, all right, BDC was like in a consolidation zone or area. That was such CRAP, because right from here to here, no zone, no support, no resistance except this one mean line that was at the half of the price. Didn't touch anything. This was golden if anybody looked at it this way. I need 15 minutes. Radical. So if people are looking to take few trades based on a Fibonacci, do let me know in the comments so that I can keep my eyes peeled, and see if this trade really pans out the way that it should. Is it something that somebody would suggest? Why? Yes, wrong. And it'll be really great to know. Okay, how long have you been trading? I see your first video was 13 days ago. Like I mentioned, Kyle, I was in a full-time job for 8 years. Trading was a hustle. It was behind closed doors. It was not this upfront. I decided somewhere deep down before 2026 rather than making a New Year's resolution. Why don't I do it before that? So I started my content creation role in the month of November-ish or something. Few days, not even 2 weeks. And I was like, let's look at this with a community rather than just by myself. So that's a little backstory about why there have been just 13 days ago. But I've been in the crypto space for about 8 years now. So I worked with like majority big names in the crypto space. Where I'm like, done. I want to do things for myself. I want to set myself up as a good trader, a successful trader, and I don't want to do this alone. So I'm just building a community of traders, and that's what got me started. And it was, yes, 13 days ago. Next year, on that very day, I should have like a 1 year celebration. It would be really cool if I stick it out and do it. Whoop, whoop. Okay, gold is, I, I would say, I think it's trying to make a move downwards. Ooh, 198. 196 is just on the horizon. That's very fascinating. You know, somebody already made an understanding of, things that are moving in different directions when it comes to prices, stuff like that. You will have a Rolls Royce next year this time. Oh, yes, that's so nice because I'm like Regina. I want to drive a Rolls. Oh, yeah. Uh, Hopefully, God willing, that this is a dream that I have my Birkins, I have my Rolls, and I wish that people along with me also move towards that journey, right? So it's going to be fascinating. Do come along with me on my journey, and let's walk this road together. If it goes strongly below 4190, it will plummet. Yeah, agreed. That is your technical support. Technically, it's a support line that I have drawn to here. But you never know, like gold freaking moves as, like, if Bitcoin is volatile, even woohoo! That is superb. I really like what you said. RR is not it, it's RRR because Regina Rolls Royce. I think we've come to a great end this evening. This has been amazing with all the people who've joined, who've subscribed, who have chatted alongside with me, had some nice banter, and even some analysis on charts. It's been fire. Until next time, that's tomorrow, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Catch me on YouTube and TikTok. Until then, deuces.